Looks like we're good. Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
Yep, there we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Wonderful. Well, Mr. Woods, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and pull up the flag and we'll get started.
Oh, wow. Okay. Man, I'm jumping right to it. There we go.
The flag and we'll get started.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Man, jump right to it.
Can you see it?
All right. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's all pledge of allegiance.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's see. I'm not sure where the extra audio is coming from, so I'm trying to find that so we can mute it.
Is it Craig's YouTube?
It probably is.
I'm not sure where the extra audio is coming from, so I'm trying to find that so we can mute it. Is it Craig? Somebody's YouTube, yeah.
Okay, now try it.
Somebody's YouTube, yeah. It's muted and I still hear it.
Everybody should be muted right now.
Does anybody else hear it or is it just me?
I still hear it.
Everybody still hears it?
I still hear it also.
Okay.
Yes, I hear it too.
Does anybody else hear it or is it just me?
I still hear it.
Everybody still hears it?
I still hear it also.
Apologies for those joining on YouTube. We're trying to, this is the first time doing this, so we're trying to kind of sort out some technical issues. Apologies for those joining on YouTube. We're trying to, this is the first time doing this, so we're trying to kind of sort out some technical issues. Apologies for those joining I noticed that Todd doesn't have a microphone next to his name. I don't
have audio yet. Here, I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, that was it. And you're muted and I couldn't hear you. Let's see, that's better. All right, sorry about that, folks. We appreciate everybody joining and taking the time to be here tonight. Thank you very much. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Item A, the consent agenda. Within the consent agenda, we have the approval of the agenda, the approval of the minutes, and approval of some policies that we had discussed at one of our previous meetings. Is there anything that we need to pull out of the consent agenda for further discussion? Okay, hearing none, I need a motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
Haas, hold on just a second.
Sure.
Okay, we have an action item in open session.
Motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
There's an approval of the amended agenda. Did you see that? See?
No. I don't have that on my, was that in Assembly?
Yes.
It's right underneath the Pledge of Allegiance.
You are right. I did miss that. My apologies. I don't have that on my, was that in Assembly? Okay. In that case, sorry about that. In that case, we need a motion to approve the amended agenda. Yeah, right. I did miss that. My apologies. Okay. In that case, sorry about that. In that case, we need a motion.
Aaron, make a motion to approve the amended agenda as it reads.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Do we have a second?
I will second it.
Seconded by Mr. Kimball. Any discussion?
Approve the amended agenda.
Okay. Due to the nature of tonight's meeting being online, if it's okay, I'd like to go ahead and do a roll call vote for all of our action items tonight, just so that we know that all the votes are present and accounted for. So we have a motion and it's been seconded. Mr. Weeks.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Harris?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
And Mr. Kimball?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Next item is the consent agenda. And as I said earlier, kind of listed everything out. Do we need to pull anything out of the consent agenda for further discussion tonight? Okay, at this time I need a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Mr. White, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as shown.
Thank you, Mr. Kimball. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Ms. Harris.
What?
Do you hear an echo?
Yeah, when,
I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I hear an echo and I don't know how to fix it.
We will get through this. All right. Any discussion? All right. Although in favor of approving the consent agenda, Mr. Weeks,
Yes.
Ms. Harris,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
and Mr. Kimball.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all. Next item, general patron input. Angie, you're on mute.
the last two items you have not voted on, Chairman White. Yourself, you have not voted.
Oh, thank you.
So I just want to remind you in future, please remember to vote for yourself.
Thank you, Angie. Yes, ma'am. I for both of those. See, and the problem is I wrote down that way I could keep track and I didn't write my own name down. All right, thank you. General patron input. Was there any, Angie, other than just the one email?
There was no emails at all. I didn't get any emails.
Okay. All right. Guest informational items, GCEA report. I don't see. Yeah, we don't have them on the line, so I don't think we have anything there. Under district reports, the PERDA report, we had a PERDA board meeting today. Really nothing to report out, just trying to keep the train on the tracks. Sounds like things are going well for our PERDA teachers as far as the distance learning. It's obviously a huge adjustment for everybody. So a lot of work has gone into that, and it sounds like it's going very well. But other than that, it was a quick meeting, not a whole lot to report out there. Next item is the superintendent report. Mr. Woods.
Did we lose him?
Mr.
White,
Woods, you're on mute. Yes, Mr. Weeks.
as far as PERDA, so they sent out a packet for like 3 weeks worth of work for the students. Did they happen to go over that today at that meeting?
They didn't.
Okay, so just for everybody's information, they sent out like a 3-week packet that all those students are going over, and so they have that time frame to go over it.
I
Just so
almost want
everybody
to
knows.
stop the live feed and re-upload it.
That all those students are.
Thank you, Mr. Weeks. Sorry, folks.